Have you ever had two great opportunities to choose from, but you couldn't make up your mind? Maybe you had a great windfall and so you have money to spend. How do you spend it? Do you go back to school? Do you go on an amazing vacation? Do you buy a new vehicle? How do you make that decision? For me, core values are the way I make decisions. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Mona, and I help highly stressed people return to their true center. Once upon a time, late last summer, I had an opportunity to do two amazing things. Well, to do one of the two amazing things. I couldn't do them both because at the end, they both ended on the same day, so I had to choose which one I was going to do. My first opportunity was to take a leadership course. It's a 10-month course here locally in my community, or go on a retreat that I had been on last year. And it was a learning retreat with business growth and personal growth, that kind of stuff. And it would be with the same people that I did it with last year, but it's just a step up, another version of this amazing workshop. But it's overseas. And I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? I was really torn because I really wanted to do them both. And I flip-flopped. I thought, okay, I'm going to go to Paris. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to Paris, staying here. What do I do? And so what I ended up doing was going back to my core values. I made a list of them, and I used that as a lens to make a decision on which program I was going to do. So for me, my core values include learning and teaching, making new friends, making a difference, making a positive impact in my community, because I really have wanted to get more involved in my community, and this leadership program was a perfect way to do it. And so that's what I did. I made the decision by writing those core values. And so, I came to the conclusion that, well, I'd already been to this retreat and it was going to be amazing. And it was a step up to what I had done before, but it was kind of a repeat. And this one with the leadership course, it's 10 months here where I live locally, and I felt like it was going to make a much bigger impact community-wide, rather than the trip to Paris, that retreat, that project was just going to really make an impact for me personally. So I chose that, and I'm very happy that I did, because I learned a lot. I learned the infrastructure of my community. I learned where the holes were, how I can help people. I made connections with different people in the community. And I know that these are going to be lifelong connections, and that this is just a stepping stone into what I can do to help support my community and get involved and just help people breathe easier, live happier, practice that positive psychology and make better lives for themselves. And when people have inner peace, then it's more likely to have outer peace and world peace. And that is really my mission, is to help people create those better lives for themselves. And, by doing it here locally and making that connection, it's going to be much more profound for me. And then I can take it elsewhere. Maybe I can go to Paris and do something amazing there. And then have that be a community level there. That's always an option, because my friend who does these retreats over there, that's what she's done. She's made that connection over there, and she's making a positive impact where she's at. But women from all over the world come to these retreats. And so she's doing her profound stuff there. And I felt like this is where I need to make my mark. The amazing thing that happened, fast forward to today, both programs have ended. And I still feel like I made the best choice, because I've really grown quite a bit. And I feel really excited to share that just the other day, the organizer of that retreat overseas reached out to me, and she said she is having another retreat. It's similar, but this one in a completely different country. And it's this December. My husband gets to join me, and I get to see the same ladies who were in Paris, and they're bringing their husbands, and it's just going to be so wonderful. I'm so truly blessed because it wasn't that I didn't get to do that one. That one's completely, the one in Paris that's gone. No, I got blessed because now I get to have the best of both worlds. I did the leadership program, and now I'm going to be doing that program, but in another country with my great friends. So I am so thrilled. So I believe the moral of the story is when you follow your heart, you follow your passion, you listen to your core values and the why behind your core values. That's so important. Why is this value important to you? That will lead you in the right direction. You have to listen to yourself. You have to look at the facts, listen to yourself, because when you follow that, you can't go wrong. And then these new opportunities open up for you. It's so exciting. I can't even begin to tell you. So if this resonated with you, please look in the description box below for my link to the calendar. Schedule a call. Let's talk. Until next time, I wish you peace, love, and happiness.